There's no real rules. There's guidelines that you sometimes pay attention to, but I refer to it as organized chaos because that's what it is. It's this little ecosystem that seems to work, you know, like all the anthills, and they're all doing like this, and they look chaotic, but it works somehow. Really bizarre. It's a bizarre place. But that's what I love about it, truthfully. I bitch about it. That's what I love. I've gotten very comfortable. I like, you know, it sounds like stupid, little simple stuff, but I like getting on my bike every day and riding to the cafe, and I like the weather. You know, there's certain little things, just quality of life things I like. You know, I like riding down the street and seeing all the colored saris and seeing the flower merchants out on the street and the little bustle and, you know, all that stuff. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for the driver's stupidity because they don't, you know, like Americans, they drive fast, you know, it's cavalier. They weave in and out, it's careless. But here, they're outright stupid. I have a philosophy about it. I think it's because they had cars before they had rules and roads. Cars came out of nowhere. 15 years ago, nobody had a car in Bangalore. And all of a sudden, everybody had a car. That's why on all the little side streets, there's nowhere to park. Because it wasn't built for cars. So they didn't grow up with, you know, think about in America. We started with cars where every family had one car. Parents learned how to drive. There weren't so many people on the road. Right? So you learn driver courtesy, you learn certain things, you pass it to your kids. They didn't. They were just thrown into a car and just get out in the wild mess. And I have literally been on a highway where two cars will stop and block all the traffic because they want to chat. They'll stop and they'll do a K-turn and block 4 lanes of traffic because they want to turn around. And the guys with me think, well, yeah, they're trying to turn around. Of course they have to do that. And it's like, I couldn't get this, you know? This meant like, this doesn't mean yes. No, I don't know what it is. Crazy's okay. Crazy's right in my wheelhouse. That's what I love about this place, is it's a little crazy, a little chaotic. The stupidity gets me crazy, because they're such a smart race of people. Really, I mean, highly educated, really smart, and really stupid at the same time. It's a real dichotomy. It's like Americans. We're the best educated, ignorant society on the planet. Right? There's only like 11 of us now. I had it up to like 20. The best way I could explain what it was like for me was trying to herd wild cats. I'd get them all in a box, I'd turn my head and 4 of them are out of the box. And I'd go find the 4 and I'd bring them back to the box and 5 more missing. The way we met, in fact, one of the magazines did a whole profile on us because our whole evolution's been so serendipitous. It's a little Cinderella story where I came down here because I had a friend in New York who was Indian. And I wanted to build these products out. That was my primary thing. I was going to come down here for 3 months, hire this company out, let them build my products, do my thing. So while I was down here, he basically did what Indians do. Yeah, we'll take care of it, no problem. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. But while I was waiting, every day, I found that Cafe Piscucci. So I'd go hang out at the cafe every day, work on my laptop or whatever. They would show up every day. And one day we started chatting. And we kind of hit it off and this and that. You want to go out tonight? We'll show you a couple of bars. Yeah, come on, let's go. So we went out to the bars, and they'll get out in the parking lot and dance. It was a wild scene. It was interesting. After we did that little motorcycle trip, that's when they said, hey, let's do a trip up to Mysore. And I said, I'm not riding on the back with you guys again. So we went out that night, and I bought a motorcycle. So now we're hanging out, we're friends. Maybe 2 weeks goes by. We're hanging out, we're doing stuff. We meet up every day at the cafe. And they say, how long are you here? I said, here are my projects. And what projects? And I got a couple of software projects. And I could see, like, instantly I saw his eyes light up. He said, we're programmers. And I saw brilliance in that kid. Didn't have a lot of experience, but I saw the brilliance in him right away. It started out with him, 2 of his friends, and me. And then all of a sudden we hired on 2 more guys. And then we were up to like 7 guys working out of the cafe. And all of a sudden other people started to hear about what was going on. This American guy came down, he met Sanjeev, they started a little company. You know, these people joined that people, and people were wanting to join. Do you have a marketing department? I want to help, So all these people were coming, and it was just like, just amazed with the way this came out of nowhere. But I told them, we'll build this little company, and when we're done, you guys can have it. So this India company, I'm giving it to them, because I don't need it, you know, 2 years from now. I don't need it. So it's going to be like my philanthropic imprint on life, you know. I told them, don't fuck up, you guys are my legacy, you know.
Yeah, I'm 27 years old, from California, then user experience designer. Started a company called Go Be Savvy. I came out to New York for business and new experiences.